Hey guys, all right, we are getting ready to go take care of a job that is long overdue. We have had some frigid temperatures here in East Tennessee. We have been, what did we make it to, Tiffany? Negative?
I just ignored it after 0.
Yeah, Tiffany said after 0 it didn't matter. Cold's cold. But we made it to the negatives, which doesn't happen here every year. We a lot of times don't make it below around 13 to 17 degrees. That's really extremely cold for us. So this was an extremely cold year. Tiffany's happy to say you said your broccoli, sweet stem broccoli made it, and what?
Kale.
So we had some kale and sweet stem broccoli growing beside the house in a raised bed. It has survived the frigid Arctic air that we had coming in here, and our chickens all survived. All of our laying hens made it through it. These guys and gals are resilient, but that's what we gotta go take care of. They have been neglected. Yes, I said neglected. We should have moved these birds 6 weeks ago, maybe 8, but it's rained and rained and rained and rained, and then it froze, and then it snowed, and then it froze, and then it snowed, and then it snowed, and then it froze really hard, and then it froze again. You get the drift. Well, where they're at is on a hillside, and my tractor is definitely barely big enough to move this coop. So I have to lift it up to move it, and it barely can lift this coop and move it. So where it was at, there was no possible way that I can move it in mud. Today is probably going to be questionable whether we can get it moved or not, but me and Tiffany's going to give it a try. So we're going to, right after lunch, we're running out there before it gets cold this evening, and we're going to see if the little John Deere 1025R and us has what it takes to get the job done. So we need to move the coop. We're wanting to move it across the hill to the other end of that pasture and let them be living on the ground that is opposite of where they have been, because this is definitely going to be high in nitrogen where they're at. So clean the coop out, move it, set them back up the electric fence, because we pasture raise these, so we want to give them plenty of room to free range and run around on the pasture and get bugs and grass and weeds and weed seeds and whatever they can find. So we feed them, of course, but we want them to be able to do what chickens do, which is grab garbage. And so they get out there and they find everything that moves, just about. So turn you around, let you see Daniel. These are really his chickens. Daniel can tell you how. Daniel,
Hi.
Tell them, do you like your chickens?
Love it.
You love them? Do they lay eggs for your breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
You eat eggs almost every morning before you go to school, don't you?
Yeah.
From Daniel's Chickens. How many eggs do you normally have?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Mom, 3 sound about right?
Yep.
3 eggs, Mom?
Yep. 3 every day.
All right. Well, we got to go to work. Here we go. Y'all see Tiffany there working hard, taking down this electric fence. Okay, well, it really ain't that hard. But we have got to move our chickens. They have stayed here longer than we like. They still got grass, but we like to keep their coops sitting on nice pasture. And during all this winter and rain and snow and freezing, they have made a mucky mess out of where the chicken coop is. And as you see, it's trying to fall over. Tiffany, what did they do to your coop? They chose where the leg was to dust bathe?
Yeah.
So they dug out in the ground under the coop and made a dust bath area. And then the coop ended up with the leg in the dust bath area. So we got to move this coop. We got to get it set up behind where it's at on fresh pasture, and then set back up the electric fence so the chickens will stay in. So I'm going to show you parts of this. Part of it I won't be able to show you because I won't be running a tractor. Here we go. Okay, guys. Me and that wonderful woman have got the coop moved, and I'm gonna leave her to put the fence up. She thinks she can handle it because I got other chores to do. So let's take you and show you what we did. Can you handle the fence?
Sure.
It's not that bad, is it?
No.
But we had let's go show them what kind of mess we had to deal with. So we're going to bring the fence around these briars here that's going to be cleaned out in this fence this year. And so this will let the chickens clean up some of the under stuff and take care of it. And then we'll get in there and cut the rest of this down, remove it, pull it up. But they're going to get partially into this garden. Tiffany's going to bring their fence as far as she needs to up through here, whatever she's got to do to make it work. And then she's going to bring it back down through here where she's standing and around to refill it. So you see some of the muck we were in, but that's only part of it. The ground is, the snow just literally just thawed, so it's a mess. So this is what we were in, and so we had to go with a backup plan. I was going to move the coop over there, but the ground proved to be way too soft, so the coop has ended up here. So Tiffany's got to relocate the electric fence energizer and to where it can connect to the fence, and she's got to reset all this fence that is down to where the chickens are basically on grass. Now they're going to be on a little bit of rough ground right here, but hopefully they don't choose to live in the mud hole. They got plenty of grass here, plenty of grass up there, and plenty of grass over here. Now she's got to make sure, you see that guy right there? That's our resident goat. He is our weed eater. He's found the burrs and have them all in his beard, so Tiffany's going to help him get those out at some point. And but she'll have to move him because he will be into the electric fence and tear it up. He is that stubborn and hard-headed, I promise. So anyway, guys, we just wanted to shoot a real short video. Oh, I know what you're missing. You're not getting to see the ladies and the gentlemen. So this is our egg layers. Obviously, that big Marin's rooster back here does not lay any eggs. Neither does that big old Rhode Island red rooster. But them little hens, they lay eggs. And out here's the rest of the flock. They took advantage of the fence being down to explore some new territory, which they may get moved on to here in the next few weeks. They may be over there. So it's the beauty of chickens, is they can eat weed seeds and bugs and fertilize the ground and take care of all that, isn't it, Tiff?
Absolutely.
So we got a few more hens down here. We got some barred rock hens. We got a few of our, there's a couple of Rhode Island red hens, and we got a couple of our colored egg layers. So they are enjoying this, and they will enjoy it when we get them back on fresh pasture. Like I said, this will be a rotation. We'll start them here, then we'll move them over to the next plot behind here, and then we'll start moving them down the hill, and then they'll probably come around to here and up into this, and then we'll start them down the hill that way. So all right, so it's just maintenance, guys. It's just taking care of your chickens. It's keeping them on grass, and normally we'd have had them on fresh grass way quicker than this, but the weather got us and we can only do so much. A little fence charger, we've got a video on this. This is pretty handy. Here's our leads that connect to our fence. These are Premier 1. Now obviously on a day like today, it's not charging very well. We may pull the battery out of this, which is pretty easy. We may pull the battery out of this and take and charge it to get a good full charge back on it. But guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the chickens. We sure enjoy the fresh eggs. They did not like this cold weather, but it is what it is. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Follow us on our channel. Share this with friends, and get out there and do something. Get your garden ready. Prep your raised beds. Start turning the soil. Get it ready. It's time to get ready to plant. And we got some videos on what you should be planting too, starting from seed anyway. And if you're local and you need plants, give us a call. All right, thank you.